Hello, my name is Bob Cobley. I'm the president of Spectrum Lasers. My partner is Dr. George Bekoff. He is a laser physicist with a PhD in laser optics. He has over 30 years experience in laser research, design, and manufacturing of advanced medical laser systems. Regardless of what some manufacturers say, all diode lasers are not the same. Here are some facts from a laser physicist. What makes a laser different? Energy control. Has a laser been calibrated? Longevity. The lifetime of a laser depends on 1. The cooling system. A laser beam is heat, and without a cooling system, the module will burn out. Small micro wand type lasers do not have a cooling system. 2. Quality assembly. Who builds them? Temp workers, trained technicians. Spectral lasers built by a scientist. I know from experience that lasers built by unskilled labor and temp workers have quality issues. 3. All lasers do not use a quality laser module, a bundled fiber, or a focused beam laser module. A pulse mode. An advanced pulse mode is essential for precision, control, patient comfort, and disinfection, and all pulse modes are not the same. Wavelength. 980 is far superior to 810. Super economy lasers advertised as we are the cheapest. They are what they advertise. You have to cut corners to reduce price. Inferior laser modules, you have to eliminate energy calibration and eliminate safety testing to medical standards. An advanced pulse mode is hard to copy. The major difference between a quality laser and an inferior laser is the module. A focused beam module is where the beam travels from a chip through a series of mirrors and focusing lenses. The higher quality the lens, the more focused the beam. It travels directly through the connector and to the delivery fiber without energy loss. A quality focused beam laser module has been proven to have a lifetime of 5,000 hours of use. That's well over 15 years. The original diode lasers, which came to dentistry in 1996, all had focused beam modules, and most are still in use today. A bundled fiber module is an inexpensive, inferior quality alternative. It consists of several small chips, each with its own fiber. The fibers are bundled together and glued with epoxy. See the top view. The bundled tip must be perfectly level to deliver an even beam. There's no focusing lens. It is near impossible to get the fibers perfectly level. This causes the beam, the heat, to scatter and rebound at the connection. The rebounding heat causes the epoxy to boil and bubble, leaving residue and soot covering the fiber tips. The clinician will notice decreased power after only a few uses. The residual increases with each use and eventually completely blocks the energy from passing through the fiber. The energy will bounce back through the fiber and burn out the chip. Depending on use, this could occur within 12 to 18 months. A laser must be calibrated. The operating current that passes through a laser module produces the energy level. Laser modules from the factory are all different. The spec sheets below show a variance in operating current. Calibration is pairing the energy readout, 1 watt, etc., with the energy at the fiber tip and must be done to ensure patient comfort and safety. Without calibration, the energy of each laser built will be different by up to plus or minus 50% accuracy, and some lasers will vary with each and every use. Bundled fiber laser modules cannot be calibrated. Now, calibration can only be done by an expert. An understanding of laser physics, proper testing equipment, and time is required to calibrate a laser. Dr. Bekoff spent 2 years developing a technique to calibrate a laser by adjusting the controller code memory. Studies prove that 980 nanometer light is absorbed 6 times greater at the tissue surface with a thermal penetration depth 5 times less than 810. Greater surface absorption results in more efficient incisions with minimal tissue charring. Less thermal penetration causes less damage to the underlying tissue, ensuring patient comfort and superior healing. All pulse modes are not the same. An advanced pulse mode is essential for precision, patient comfort, and disinfection. The diagram on the left is a standard old-fashioned gated or chop mode that most diode lasers provide. The beam is on or off half time. The laser pulses 10 to 25 times per second depending on your setting. In other words, a long pulse and a long pause. The target tissue receives only half of your power setting, and the lower powered lasers of 2 to 3 watts simply cannot cut fibrous tissue. These lasers do not deliver an adequate energy burst for essential bacteria kill. Continuous wave is preferred by those who own a 50% duty time laser, and they must deal with patient sensitivity issues. The diagram on the right is the spectralaser pulse mode. Years of medical research influenced Dr. Beckhoff to create a pulse mode with pulses delivered at 6 to 7 watts for 10 millionths of a second at a rate of 200 pulses per second, with a self-adjusting interval between pulses maintaining the proper tissue cooling cycle. Studies prove that short pulses carrying higher power result in optimal bacteria kill. Advantages are more precise cutting with less charring while ensuring patient comfort. Why should I purchase a Spectralaser Elite? There are about 10 dental lasers on the market. 2 are less expensive and about 7 are more. Here are the advantages of Spectralaser over the other lasers, especially over the super economy lasers marketed as "we are the cheapest." Spectralaser is hand-built in San Francisco with the highest quality components by a laser physicist with a PhD with 30 years experience. Spectralaser is calibrated to plus or minus 2% accuracy. We use the highest quality focus beam laser module that has a proven lifetime of 5,000 hours. The Spectralaser Elite has the most advanced pulse mode in dentistry. Spectralaser is safety tested to medical standards by a laser physicist. Spectralaser was approved by Dentsply GAC after 18 months of testing, much more rigid than what FDA requires. 980 wavelength is far superior. The service history is only 2 repaired lasers out of 1,200 sold since 2006. We guarantee your satisfaction and include a 3-year warranty. Included training is exclusively for orthodontists, where most companies offer courses focused to GPs and hygienists. Thank you for listening.